you know, BLM is pretty much out of here. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys already know they filed for bankruptcy. That money wasn't coming in like it was in 2020. She's serious.
So just be diligent when you see shit in the media and you see shit that's being talked about. Please be diligent, because they are purposefully doing this. They are purposefully building a wedge between Black people, because they know that when we are together, we're stronger, and they've seen what we've done this last decade. They've seen what we've done. And so they're literally trying to destroy us. They're trying to destroy me. They're trying to destroy the movement.
They thought that money would have kept on coming in and in and in. But a lot of people woke up from the nonsense. They realized what was happening. Because you know why? You know what happens eventually? People start getting alert to things very quickly. Especially, you know, things are still bad in the community, in the Black community. And we only see you when it's white versus Black or a cop versus Black. We don't see you otherwise than that. Am I lying so far? All right. And I wish the Black community could wake up, like how to wake up to BLM and wake up to the Democrats' lies. I really, really hope, and I really, really do wish that we wake up to the lies of the left in 2024. That's what we really need you to wake up. That's when you vote. We can't do another 4 years of this. We just can't do another 4 years of this. But with that said, let's get into today's video.
Well, Joe Biden has certainly alienated a lot of the United States. In fact, his popularity has collapsed in every single demographic group that pollsters track, except college-educated women, where he's more popular. Kind of weird. But Biden is down more than 20% among Black voters. No one in the Biden administration seems aware this is happening. Here's Pete Buttigieg, for example, shocked to learn it.
You do realize, Pete, a lot of Black people feel like Democrats have kept no promises since they've been in office.
Really?
Yes. Reverend Allen said that a million times.
Remember that scene in Animal House when they go to the roadhouse late at night? One frat boy goes, "Otis, he loves us." That's the mind of the white liberals. Black people love us. They really think that. It's hilarious. Obviously, no one in the administration is watching the Reverend Al on MSNBC. Here's Sharpton just yesterday. Watch this.
They're losing people of color because they really don't get the people of color's life. If you are living in a city, in a neighborhood that is inundated with crime, and you act like that is not an issue, you've already lost me. That is an issue. Yes, we must deal with policing. I've been out front of that. But you cannot ignore when 12-year-old kids who somebody's niece and neighbor is killed, and you act like that's a non-issue because you're too elitist to live on the ground. Many parts of this country, we need gas to go to work. These beltway elitists, these limousine liberals here in New York, don't live in the real world.
Oh, so it turns out Black people actually don't like being shot to death.
Oh, wow. Did he actually say that? Al Sharpton? No way. He said that. Where was that speech in 2020? Huh? Where was that speech in 2020 when it was all the riots, all the ruckus and destructive that was going on there, the smash grab, the looting, smash and grab still going on. But you know what I'm talking about. Hypocrite. I can't believe the dude. All of a sudden now you took a change of heart? Yeah, okay.
Oh, thanks, Reverend Al. Actually telling the truth for once. Candace Owens is the founder of Blexit. She's been saying something like this for a long time. Has been attacked for it. She joins us tonight.
No, Candace is about to go.
You don't want to overinterpret Al Sharpton on MSNBC, but he's been a pretty faithful water carrier for whatever Democratic administration's in power. This seems a little weird that he's saying this.
Certainly, and there's a lot going on here. First and foremost, Pete Buttigieg acting shocked. I completely disregard him all the time. He took a longer maternity leave than I did. I don't take him seriously at all. But Al Sharpton's interesting, and you're
So
correct
true.
that we shouldn't misinterpret what he's doing here, because he wants us to believe that he's telling the truth, but in reality, what he's trying to do is save whatever clout he has left in Black America. This is actually a signal. It should be a marker for us for how bad things have gotten in Black America, right? Because Al Sharpton used to go around and he lies full time to Black America about their circumstances. Even when he says, oh, out of touch the way Black Americans are living. You too, Al Sharpton. Yeah, you live in a $2.1 million penthouse in the Upper East Side, and that's just one of your homes. You have an over $3 million tax lien last I checked, and you have to be making a ton of money to have a $3 million tax lien. Let's just be very clear on that, right? So he has no idea how Black Americans are living either. But what he's realizing right now is that Black Americans for a long time have followed his lies. They believed his lies. They kept believing that Democrats would make their lives better. Well, suddenly looking around and they're saying, okay, things are actually so devastatingly bad in our community that we will no longer buy the lie that voting for a Democrat is going to make things better. And we have just watched, we've listened to you, we voted for Biden and Kamala, and things have gotten progressive, not even progressively worse, embarrassingly worse. I did not even predict that it would get this bad this quickly for Black America. So what he's doing is he's saving his own skin, right? So now he's trying to play the, oh, well, I'm now going to be the peacemaker, the communicator of how Black Americans are feeling. And so we shouldn't misinterpret it. Yes, he is telling the truth, but his motives behind telling the truth is really just to save Al Sharpton's own skin so he can purchase another penthouse. I mean, the only person that I know that has a bigger real estate empire than Al Sharpton is perhaps Black Lives Matter leaders.
But can I just ask you, a lot of the people who lecture us from some high moral pedestal don't pay their taxes, I've noticed. How do you wander around free with a $3 million tax debt? I mean, the rest of us kind of pay our taxes because we're afraid not to. Like, how does he get away with that?
Right. He votes Democrat. That's it. I mean, it's pretty simple. If you vote Democrat, you're never held responsible for anything. How is Hunter Biden not in prison based on what's been put in his laptop? I mean, could any other person be doing drugs in a laptop and not be arrested and do the things that he's done regarding prostitution and drugs? No, but you vote Democrat. And if you're willing to vote for Democrats and do their bidding and bring voters to them, you know, they'll look and pretend that you haven't done anything. And so it's sad, but that is the truth of the circumstances. They never have to pay for the things that they do.
Yeah, it's discouraging to those of us who pay our taxes. Honestly, it really is. Candace Owens, appreciate your clarity, as always. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, I knew it. I said it. I know Candace was about to go in. It is very, it's hypocrisy, all right? Let me don't sugarcoat it, all right? But what he said is the truth. Well, like Candace says, what his motive behind saying that? Like she said, to save his own skin. Because he's seeing how left of a left the leftist took. All right, things got worse. Like I said the same thing in my other video. It's amazing how things got so bad so quickly in a snap of a finger. When Biden took office, things just went crazy. It got worse. The Black community is worse than when Trump was in there. Now let's be honest. The border is still wide open. What's the update on the border? What's going on over there? See, you want to know how there's some type of truth to what Al Sharpton just said? Because he's saying about the Black community, right? And what Tucker just said about the Black community, because the Black community is waking up to the lies of the left, right? So I'm pretty sure Biden administration knows that. What do you think the next majority of the votes are going to be? Let me see who gets it in the comments before I say it. The illegals, right? Who is letting them in? Who is giving them shelters? Who is getting them certain amount of money in certain states? The left. So they're losing the Black community votes, and now they really don't want to help you. So instead of them helping you to regain your trust and your votes, look what they do. The border's wide open. Those are just free boats just coming right in. Just keep coming in. Eventually, they won't need none of your votes. See where I'm going? So when they don't need none of your votes and you keep voting them, let's say you keep voting them. For some reason, you still want to keep voting them. They're really not going to focus on your community. You're going to continue to live in poverty and pain unless you take a stand up. If you don't do that, you're going to be there until you get old, gray, and you're gone. Your kids are going to grow up in the same. Unless they break the cycle, it's going to continue over and over and over. So it's up to you to make that change. They'll focus on everything else except the Black community and their border. They'll send all that money to Ukraine before they help you. So he's seeing the ship is sinking. He's seeing that the ship is taking a sink. And like she said, how you want to know what it's like? He said, like, what did he say about the left, they will know about the crimes and the certain lifestyle of the black community. You don't know that either. It's like Candace said, you living in a how much? 2-point-something million house, and a penthouse, and that's just one of them. So how you know what it's like to be living on the bottom? And even if you do, that means you should push more to help your people, right? I saw I'm gonna leave you guys with this, man. It was sad that I saw that. I forget what state it was. It was a young man, age of 15. I don't know what leaked out where, what led to it, but when they raided his home, they found at least, I think it was 20-something guns in his room. Young black teenager, 15 years old. I saw some of them were modified. Some of them were switches. 15 years old. 15 years old with how many guns? Where are the parents? You don't see none. You don't clean it. You don't check your kids' room. over 20 guns. Over 20 guns. And that's one kid. Imagine for his friends. You see what I'm saying? There's drill music. All these young kids want to be drill rappers, and I see them getting killed over and over, and it's on the news. 14, 13, 12 years old, talking about spending on their ops, flashing a couple dollars they have in their hands. Hey, man, something really got to change fast, soon. Black Lives Matter wasn't it? They were just there to take your money. Al Sharpton is the same. All these black activists is only there for your money. I saw another video of some kids. It was a good few of them. It was like at least 6, 7 of them. And that had like a, the gym bags, like when you go in like the workout and stuff with. And when they opened it up, it was a bag full of guns. It had to be at least 30 guns in there or more in that handbag. And it looked like they were the ages from like 12, 13 to like about 17, 18 the most. It's sad, man. It's sad. Something got to change real quick and soon. And I'm glad the black community is waking up. But we got to do more than wake up, man. We got to start policing our own communities. You got to be a parent. Check on your kids, man. Too many parents want to be kids. No, that time for you to be a kid is gone. Now it's time for you to be a parent. Don't depend on Al Sharpton and be on to fix your home or your community. Back then, the community would fix itself. People have come too reliant on other people for help. Man, it's sad, man. Give me guys think about this in the comments, man. I know Candace is gonna lay it on him. It's true what he said, but the truth that he said it would try to save his own skin. And with that said, I'll see you guys next video, man. Peace out. You guys have a blessed day.